15 minutes. Let's do it. Ben and I got a little more than 15 minutes, but not too much.
Oh.
We're going because it's officially an emergency, guys. An emergency because a lot of Packers have already been named here on the NFL top 100 list from the players because we know how important that one is. But it is important because it's from the players, voted on by the players. And so what happens is it pisses a lot of players off when they get disrespected, like one Keenan Allen who just sent out a big tweet about being number 77. Keenan Allen. Ay. That's pretty rough. What do you guys think about that?
I think he's lucky to be at 77.
What?
Oh,
have you watched that guy play? Come on.
Yeah.
Nick, what do you think about that one?
I think that every home team is going to assume that their guys are getting underrated. Because Jarvis Landry fans are mad that Jarvis Landry wasn't higher, and Keenan Allen fans are mad that Keenan Allen wasn't higher, and some Packer fans might be mad that a certain guy wasn't hired too.
All right, well, let's get to those Packers. Let's talk about them. You ready? Do you guys look at it all? You did, huh?
I looked at it closely when you told me this today. Okay,
good. All right, so Packers, we got a few of them on here. And the first one I could find, let me know, did I miss one, Ben? Is Preston Smith the first one I could find? I think so. Preston Smith, number 63. Never been on the top 100 before. Coming in at number 63. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
I feel good about that one. I don't have any arguments with that one. You guys feel like I'm trying to look. Who are some of the players that he's around? Harrison Smith is just below him at number 64. Maybe it was an alphabetical list by last name. Sedarius Smith was number 65. No, I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, Harrison Smith was 64 right behind him.
Preston Smith is better than Harrison Smith. No. Preston Smith is not a top 100 player in the NFL. He isn't. He isn't.
All right.
Why is that? Why are you laughing or whatever you were doing? He's not. I like him. He's a nice guy. He works hard. He takes angle. If he starts going outside on a pass rush, he doesn't have the agility to get back inside if he recognizes it's a run. Watch the NFC Championship game. That's the side that all the big runs came on. And he went and tried to take it to the outside. Couldn't get back to the inside. They just let him go. They go, you want to go out there? See ya. And then the offensive lineman that was blocking him goes forward and messes up other dudes. And that's why both started running for 35 yards and streaking for touchdowns. Sorry.
All right. Maybe Preston Smith is too high. I don't know. I was looking at some of the guys.
Didn't even be on the list.
Some of these guys on this list, overall, that are much lower, it almost looks like they're really discounting a lot of the older guys. A lot of the older players are getting dissed, and you got some young guys that are really up quite higher than I would expect they should be.
Larry Fitzgerald is on the top 100. He's not a top 100 player anymore. Why is he on there?
He's ahead of a number of receivers too. And he's not that far behind one of the best receivers. But before we get to him, we got to talk about number 62 on the list is David Bakhtiari.
That's fair.
He fell quite a bit from last year.
Fell 20-something numbers. He was like 40-something, 43 last year or something like that.
He probably had not as great a year last year as he did the year before.
He didn't. So actually, I mean, he's probably right where he should be.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right where he should be. I think Sedarius is probably where he should be.
Oh,
maybe a little too high. Maybe a little too high for Sedarius.
All right. What about too high? Come on. You're telling me. All right. We'll get into that.
Remember I said that hometown fans will rate their teams higher. Well, Ben's a Vikings guy now, so he has no problem saying that the Packers should be lower on the list.
Okay. Eric Kendricks is like 80-something.
He was way too low.
Is Sedarius or is Preston Smith better than Eric Kendricks? No, he is not. Eric Kendricks is a great middle linebacker who makes plays all over the place. Every game he shows up and makes plays. Preston Smith had games where he wasn't even there. You watch the game and it's like he didn't do anything. And a lot of his sacks were because Sedarius got in there, messed everything up, and then the quarterback just kind of went, "Oh my God!" and then ran around over here, and then Preston was there and fell on him. Or Kenny Clark got up the middle, and then the guy was like, and then Sedarius was over here, and he's like, and he ran over here, and then Preston fell on him. Listen, I'm not saying Preston's bad. Preston still does. It wasn't like Reggie White sack fund or anything, but it was, he still, it was getting some easy sacks. You know what I'm saying? Eric Kendricks is a better player. Harrison Smith is a better player. They're lower, they're whatever, higher, lower, whatever it is. They're not rated as high as Preston for some reason on this. Beats me. So I want to see where my guy is on here because
I know I was
wondering. There's only 40 spots left, and I'm like, where is he?
I don't know if he's gonna make it.
I don't know if he's gonna make it either.
People were talking about who was oh God, it was some running back I just read on who just had a 1,000-yard season, and they're like, oh, he didn't make it, but maybe next year if he does it again. I'm like, really?
Josh Jacobs is on there.
I know there's plenty of guys on here. Todd Gurley's
on there. Todd Gurley's 51. Todd Gurley.
I wouldn't hold your breath, Ben.
That's what I'm saying. So this list is crap. If Aaron Jones isn't on this list, it's crap.
Voted by the players.
Doesn't matter.
You're telling me, all right, here it is. Devonta Adams, you're telling me this is justified? 57?
Yes.
57? And Stephon Diggs should be ahead of him at 54?
Yeah.
Oh, get out of here.
Don't forget Diggs was a Viking.
I mean, Devonta Adams is going to be so pissed now. Oh, God, if the Packers can play football.
How's he going to be pissed? He's 57. That's good.
He was 35 last year, and that was the first time he got anywhere up on the list after leading the NFL in touchdowns over a 4-year span. Like, he had a couple of injuries. Okay, because this is the thing. People say, well, yeah, he missed some games last year because of injury. Well, so did a bunch of these other guys that are way higher than him. Freaking J.J. Watt is still way too – he's like 42 or something dumb like that. No, 45, J.J. Watt. He had another missed year. Like, what has he done in forever? He's a nice guy from Wisconsin, but come on. Mark Ingram is number 44. Mark Ingram. So you're telling me this is what's going to make you mad. Mark Ingram is number 44 on this list, Ben, and Aaron Jones isn't even going to be on it.
He better be on it.
Freaking Mark Ingram. All right,
if
Nick.
If Aaron Jones isn't on this list somewhere in the top 40 here, that's a freaking ridiculous.
Here's what I think happens. If you get 1,000 yards and 10 touchdowns playing with Kirk Cousins, they say you're pretty good. If you get 1,000 yards and 10 touchdowns playing with Aaron Rodgers, they say Aaron Rodgers is pretty good. So I think that they're holding the quarterback, Rodgers being better than Kirk Cousins is
he is. I agree.
It makes Devonta look less impressive around the league. Not in any kind of facts, but just in opinions around the league.
I don't know.
All I know is I watched Chris Sims had his top unbuttoned podcast yesterday, and he defended himself about how he didn't put Devonta or Keenan Allen. Didn't even mention Keenan Allen, by the way. At least his guy on the show mentioned Devonta the first time. And he was talking about how, and he was like just ripping on both Keenan Allen and Devonta.
Bernard, what do you think of this crazy list?
They're not scared of him.
They're not scared of Devonta or Keenan Allen?
No. Well, that's what Chris Sims says. Just
because they're not scared of getting beat deep?
And then he goes and he says,
"I still get open right away."
Do those guys have better hands than Tyreek? He's like, Tyreek Hill, yeah, but he scares me more. And I'm like, no. All I know is there's only 40 spots left, and there's like 10 or 11 quarterbacks left that have to be named. There's like 6 running backs that aren't named Aaron Jones that probably should be named. There's like 10 wide receivers that haven't been named. There's like 10 pass rushers that haven't been named. There's like 2 or 3 corners that haven't been named. There's like 7, well, maybe not 7, but like 2 or 3 safeties that haven't been named. There's not enough numbers to go around. And if Aaron Jones is not in the top 100, I am done. with NFL Network and all. I don't even care anymore.
I don't think he's going to be on there. I'm not. He should be, but he's not going to.
Listen, Allen Robinson's on there, and I know he's a good player, but he's on the Bears. They suck. They had freaking what's his name? The quarterback from the Bills, Allen from the Bills.
That's what I was gonna say. You mentioned quarterbacks. Josh Allen's on here.
Like, why is he on there? Top
Captain
100.
Kirk is on here. Dak's on here.
Yeah.
Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo at 43. Jimmy freaking Garoppolo's at 43. Oh my God! All I know is this: if Aaron Jones isn't on this list, Friday night's Hafeman Brothers is going to be just me going crazy about it.
Woo!
So they better get him on the damn list.
Maybe that's what this is.
And it's going on right now. It's going on right now. So I don't know why we're going live when it's on right now. And I don't have NFL Network anymore, so I got to wait till like the next day or after.
I don't get it either. Bernard, you got it. Bernard hopes that A-Rod is on it. Well, I hope so too, and he hopes Jones is on here too. But I don't know, man. Jones,
Rodgers will be.
Yeah, but is he going to be like? Is he going to be like 20 something, 30 something?
He'll be in the 30s. I guarantee it.
Whew.
Yeah.
Drew Brees will be number 5.
Drew Brees number 5. Yeah.
So what happens if Matt Ryan and Drew Brees are both ahead of Rodgers on this list, according to the players?
Matt Ryan ain't going to be on this list. Been named yet.
He might be.
You're telling me he's not going to be rated higher than Kirk Cousins and Jimmy Garoppolo and
Jimmy Garoppolo is
Dak? I don't know. Matt Ryan's got to.
Your boy Carson Wentz has to be on there somewhere.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You would think, but I mean Fletcher Cox was in the 70s. That's the other thing. It's how many players do they interview? It's like what 300 or something players. I don't even know. That vote on this stuff. And there's 50 some players on each team. So you're talking, there's 1,500, 1,600 players in the NFL, right? So that's a very small percentage. What if and all I know is I saw both Bakhtiari, Bulaga, the Smiths.
How did Bulaga get interviewed? He wasn't at the Pro Bowl, was he? Was he an alternate?
I don't know, but he was wearing a Packer hat in the interview. Aaron Jones was interviewed. Aaron Jones wasn't at the Pro Bowl, was he? He never made it.
That's what it was. Bakhtiari was like, "Hey, Brian, we know you probably won't ever make it here, so I'll be there. Just you can be my guest at the Pro Bowl." See, he was trying to be nice to his former teammate.
I think the players don't watch that many games. I'm not even joking. I don't think players watch that many games.
No, but they watch film of the opponents all year long.
So I bet you. I bet you the Bears and the Vikings gave Aaron Jones a nice rating. I just don't know if the whoever that they didn't play, AFC Central or Southeast or whoever, they might not have seen Aaron Jones play a game last year.
And that's fine. Because it looks to me like there's a whole bunch of NFC North guys on the list. So they must have had a whole bunch of NFC North guys making the picks. Darius Slay's on there. I know he's not a Lion anymore. But he's one of the guys who's he's talking about Devonta Adams and Keenan Allen. So they had him for interviews. He's pretty
far down too. He's pretty far down. Actually, I mean, when you look at it, I would say this. When you look at it, I noticed 2 things so far. Older guys are being pretty disrespected to this point compared to some young guys that I don't see the production matching where they are on this list. And then the other thing I've noticed is there's actually quite a few Packers, which makes me think that Aaron Rodgers will be lower because players in the league are viewing this like, hey, a number of these guys in this team are pretty darn good. So that's maybe, I think that's why you're going to see Rodgers lower too.
Is Kenny Clark going to make it?
I think he has been on there already. So I would assume, well, maybe not.
There's only 40 spots left.
Yeah, that'd be pretty high for him, but yeah. No, he didn't have the production last year.
There's 32 teams. That means let's just say the best player from each team. That's only 8 spots left to be on this list.
Yeah, so there's a lot of
Let's just say that, and I know not the best player, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's no way you're going to have Kenny Clark and Aaron Jones and Aaron Rodgers all on there. There's only 40 spots left.
There's only going to be one of those guys.
And it's a bunch of crap. I can already tell already.
Start getting ready for Friday night, Ben, because Aaron Jones isn't going to make it.
Sedarius came in at number 48. Behind a number of spots behind number 41 Javion Clowney, which I don't know if
who's not even on a team, and in the NFC Championship game made 3 stupid boneheaded mistakes that cost his team the game, to be honest.
Yeah.
I was so happy that Clowney was in there. Remember, he grabbed Jay Sternberger's face mask, and that gave the Packers the first down. He jumped off sides like twice, which kept drives going that gave the Packers able to score a touchdown. Clowney, I don't care how, like, he's just a ding dong. The guy's dumb. That's why I hope the Packers don't go after him. I've been reading. What do you guys hear about this? I've been seeing all these articles. They're like, the Packers are going after Clowney, or the Packers are going after Everson Griffin. And I'm like, I guess Everson Griffin, I like him, but he's kind of just Sedarius Smith. So it's like, we already got that guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, and you got Gary too. So where does he?
Right. And you got Preston Smith. Like, what's he going to play? He's I mean,
he's too small. He's too small to play inside. So yeah.
He's not a D lineman.
All right, Spanko.
Thanks for the emergency, Nico.
Thanks, Nico, for your takes.
That was the emergency. Nico had a call from his car. That's a serious emergency.
Appreciate it, Nico.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
I don't know. I think it's just all these lists are weird. I remember when Rodgers wasn't even in the top 10 a couple of years ago. Remember that when he was like killed everybody, and I was just like, well, how is he not even in the top 10?
It's bad.
But
yeah, I don't know, man. I did expect to see Aaron Jones on this list somewhere already, especially with all the running backs you've seen. Because there have been other years where, you expect, running backs are getting disrespected, blah, blah, blah. You don't see a lot of them. But there's running backs on here, right?
There's a lot.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them. And
a lot.
I wouldn't say many of them are any better than Aaron Jones. So why are they on here and he's not?
I don't get it. So he better be. We'll find out, because I don't think he's a top 10 player in the NFL. So tonight, all the guys from 40 to 11 are supposed to be revealed.
Dang.
So tomorrow we'll find out. And if he's not on, now that's what you should have done. Wait until tomorrow and then do an emergency Hafeman live, be all fired up. Because we're gonna have to do another one tomorrow now.
Well, I was
at 11 o'clock tonight when I'm
I couldn't
find out what's going on.
I couldn't believe Adams is that far down. And but I was excited to see a bunch of other Packers on there. I mean, the Preston Smith, Sedarius, and Bakhtiari. And you're probably right. Preston Smith being up there, especially at 63, that might be too high.
It's too high.
Yeah. Is he better than Fred Warner at number 70? I don't think so.
No, Fred Warner is awesome.
Fred Warner is really good. Yeah. Some other guys too that are super good.
So
I love Preston, but
it's just one of those things where, like I said, there's games where he didn't, I don't know, he was there. I mean, I'm sure he did an important job, right? But he didn't make like a huge play or like get a sack or break up a pass or like make a huge tackle. And you know what I mean? Where every time I've seen a lot of Viking games, and I'm telling you, Harrison Smith and Eric Kendricks make freaking 5-6 plays a game where you're like, dang, that guy's blew somebody up. That guy just broke up some crap. That guy just blitzed in there and made a tackle in the inside, in the backfield or whatever. It's like, those are the type of guys in the top 100. Like Sedarius Smith against the Vikings.
Yeah.
In week 16, he destroyed the Vikings offensive line. And they showed that video in his thing. And it's like, yeah, like that's what I'm talking about. Sedarius Smith. Yes. And I don't even know if he should be as high as he is at 40, whatever he was. I don't know. Because you got to think, these guys have got to have some sort, like Aaron Jones. If he showed up in the 70s, I would have been like, okay, Aaron Jones in the 70s. All right. But I don't know. And Devonta 57, I think it's right.
You do? Okay.
Dude, when he was hurt, they won all those games. I mean, they were close. They barely won them, but they won every one of the games he was hurt, didn't they? Did he play against the Chargers?
Did. Yeah, they did.
Because that was his first game back, was against the Chargers, right? And then they lost.
Yeah.
But they beat the Lions and the Raiders and whoever else was in there after because he got hurt in the Lions
Chiefs
game. Or no, the Eagles game.
Yeah,
they beat the Chiefs.
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, all the games that he didn't play in, I think they won. Because they only lost 3 games, right? Were they 13-3? Yeah. So they lost to the Eagles, which was the bullcrap game because it should have been pass interference at the end of the game. And they got blown up by the 2 California teams. So all I'm saying is Devontae is a great player. He's a big reason why they won the Seahawks game. If you ask me, Devontae he's a number one receiver, yes, but he's not like T.O. and Jerry Rice and that kind of number one receiver kind of guy.
Ooh, it's on here. It's on the website. 40 to 31. You want me to look at it?
Sure. Who's on there? I don't think.
I was just going through the other ones looking for running backs, and so you got Gurley at 51. You got Jacobs in there. So there's only 3 through 51, and then you had Chris Carson at 96. So don't tell me Aaron Jones ain't better than Chris Carson. Come on, man.
3. Wait a minute. Elvin Kamara is in there.
Kamara, yeah. Then 50 to 41, you get
Ingram.
50 to 41, you get Ingram, which was inexplicable to me. I don't get it. I mean,
I had him in fantasy. He got a lot of.
I know, but he had the easiest job in the world. Everybody's worried about Lamar Jackson running, dude. Like, come on.
I know that. I know. That's why I had him.
Yeah. So those 5 backs through that Elvin Kamara. All right, let's do it since we're on here. See, perfect. Now we don't have to do it until Friday night. 40 to 31. Here's a list. Number 40, Danielle Hunter.
Wow. He's that high.
Number 39. This is a shocker. Good. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Well, he makes plays, dude. He's kind of one of those guys.
Why didn't the Packers pick him up at free agency then when they didn't have
they're
any
dumb.
good safeties? Okay. Chris Godwin, number 38. Is he that much better than Devonta Adams? He's taller.
He's faster.
Right.
He's taller.
Okay. Jaylen Ramsey, number 37. Oh, you're going to like this one. Number 36 is Nick Chubb.
See, there's another running back. Man.
35 is Minka Fitzpatrick. Go ahead.
19 touchdowns doesn't make it. I don't know what to tell you.
19 touchdowns. Nick Chubb. Chubb was 4 yards shy of the 1,000-yard rushing mark in year 1. He made it for that in year 2 with 1,494 yards. Blah, blah, blah. Second highest marks in the NFL. He had 93.4 yards per game. Okay. Tied the league lead with 32 broken tackles, 1,772 yards from scrimmage, and first-time Pro Bowler. There you go. Nick Chubb. Debut gets in there at number 36. Minka Fitzpatrick's number 35. Joey Bosa, number 34 with the Los Angeles Chargers. Holy sh!
What?
You're not going to believe it.
What is it?
Number 33 is number 33.
Get out of town!
Top 100.
Get out of town!
I'm serious. I did not expect it after seeing Chubb and those guys there.
That's a good number. I agree with that number because he hasn't done it for consistent years. But are you serious? Are you just being a jerk?
100% true. All right,
I gotta watch that.
Here's what it says. They don't have the videos on here yet. They just got the list.
We'll be on YouTube later.
All right, year 3 proved to be the charm for Jones, who emerged as one of the NFL's most productive players. Jones debuts after compiling career highs on the ground, 236 carries for 1,084 yards, better than Edgar Bennett's 1,067 yards. That was added by me. That's not in there. No. Okay. And through the air, 49 catches for 474 receiving yards. He tied
9.0 yard average.
Yeah, he tied for the league lead in rushing with 16 touchdowns and total touchdowns 19, and his 1,558 scrimmage yards ranked 8th. 2 solid postseason games, the first of his career, fittingly punctuated the bruising backs breakout year. I don't know who wrote that. Okay, well, you had everything else right except for that bruising backs. Yeah, at 207, he's a bruiser. He's number 33. Hey,
that is awesome. I can't wait to watch that. It's going to be on YouTube probably later.
Bernard likes it. Bernard likes it.
I like it. That's perfect, actually. 33 at 33. That is great. I'm happy.
He'll always remember it too.
Yeah.
He'll always remember exactly where he debuted. It's his number.
Yeah. As long as he stays a Packer.
Will the Packers sign him back? That's the other question.
I
God, I
don't
hope so.
Probably won't, but you never know.
I was not anticipating that. Holy crap. All right.
I was not either. Okay, he was 32.
The rest of this I don't really care about. Shaquille
okay.
Barrett, he's a linebacker with Tampa Bay.
Dude, he had like a crap ton of sacks last year.
Why didn't I pick him up? God dang it.
Somebody did, because I tried getting him and he was already.
Get this.
31 is
31 is Saquon Barkley. So remember how
that's what you said? Yeah,
I said the most comparable guy to Saquon Barkley was everybody's put at the top of their list was Aaron Jones, and it's true. And the NFL players see it the same. So I don't know what the hell they were doing with some of those other picks, but apparently running backs are getting more respect than they used to. And yeah, dang. I wish that had appeared just a few minutes ago before Nico had to leave. Then we could have told him.
He'll figure it out.
Well, I know, but it would have been nice to see him eat his words a little bit there. You know,
that's true. Now I can't be mad anymore. So what am I going to do? I'm so used to being mad.
Well, we can watch the video and then we'll talk a little bit more
about it later. Yeah,
a little bit more about it on Friday.
Breaking news. I guess it's not breaking because people probably saw it on NFL Network. But if you don't have NFL Network, like me, because I have no TV, I just watch whatever I want. So we just found out now. That's pretty exciting.
That is awesome. All right. Dad wants to know if you went to Taco Bell. Were you guys talking about that or what?
No, he saw my Taco Bell cup. Are you kidding?
Okay.
Taco Bell doesn't get past Dad. That guy loves Taco Bell for some reason. We had a little episode at Taco Bell today. I got to be honest. It was kind of weird, but I don't want to get into it.
So within the top 30 or from top 70 players, I'm sorry, let me backtrack. From 100 to 30, there are 5 Packers.
Dude, that's pretty 60 cool. From 65 to 33.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
There's 5 Packers.
Yeah, Preston Smith, number 63. Preston Smith, number 63. Bach, number 62.
Devonta
57. Sedarius 48. And Aaron Jones, number 33. Bernard hates Skip. We do too, Bernard. Skip sucks. All right. Everybody, tune in Friday night. We'll talk about the rest of the list. We'll see where Aaron Rodgers lands. And we'll celebrate a little Aaron Jones debuting at number 33. Thanks for checking us out for tonight. We'll catch you on Friday, everybody. We out.